One of the most powerful things that's going to help you quit your bad habits is figuring out your why. Why do you want to do it? And who are you going to become? And then what are you going to do to make that bridge? And then how are you going to do it? And hopefully that when is as soon as possible. That sounds rehearsed, but I actually just conceived of that idea right now in this moment of time. The reason I could do that is because I've actually built my system up enough, and I trust my ideas and I trust my ability to communicate those ideas. And I think it only happens because I've been taking in healthy sources of energy, healthy fuels. The fuels that you're consuming at the minute, I'm using fuel as a describing term, as an analogy for habits, right? And everything that you do, your hobbies, your habits. It's my concepts, but I'll discuss that in another video, right? But they are the reason why you feel the way that you do. If you feel a bit anxious, if you feel a bit tired, if you feel a bit of this, a bit of that, it probably is because, in fact, it is because of something that you're doing. It is because of something that you're consuming, and it is because of a certain thought pattern that you're thinking at the moment of time. So learning how to take control of that is going to be the best thing that you can do for yourself. And not just for yourself, but the people around you, because I know quite a few people who they influence the people around them through the way that they act and through the things that they do. And it might have a negative consequence on the people around them. I'm not saying to quit for them. I'm saying that you need to quit for yourself. You need to figure out who this person is that you want to become and become that person. It doesn't happen overnight, right? The mindset happens instantly. It's a decision, and to decide is to take yourself from one place and physically, consciously, mentally saying, I will do this and I won't do that. It's a decision, right? The better decisions that you make for yourself, the easier it is to make them in the future. So it might be hard for you to make the right decisions to become the best version of yourself right now, but the more you actually do it, the easier it becomes. There's a literal part of your brain that is connected to, but I'm going to discuss that in another video. Flex that brain muscle. It's the strongest muscle you have. Right now, so many people just let it go to waste. Are you going to let your brain muscle go to waste? Are you going to make your miraculous mind go to waste? Are you really going to let that happen? For your own self, for your own future? Think about all of the things that you're holding you back from doing right now in this moment of time. Think about the person that you could become if only you just overcame all these different habits that are just destroying your life and controlling the way that you talk to people, the way that you walk, the way that you see yourself, the feelings that you have when you wake up in the morning. How are you going to allow these things to actually take control of your life? Take back the controller. Take back the driving seat. Put yourself back in control and get yourself where you actually want to be. Get yourself in the place that your heart calls out for, because that's what you deserve. You don't deserve these negative habits. You don't deserve these negative relationships. You don't deserve any of this. But the only person who can put health back into your own house, your own hands, is yourself. The only person who can actually take back the control is yourself. The only person who's going to be able to get yourself from A to B is yourself. I can tell you how to get there, but you have to get up and do it. You have to get up and use your two legs to actually walk there. I might have the energy to pick you up, and even that is not enough. Even that is not enough. So just to go back to the main points, you need to figure out why you're going to do it, who you want to become, how you're going to become that person, what are you going to do to get yourself from here to there, and when you're going to do it. Decide on that when. Hopefully that when is right now. Hopefully that when isn't tomorrow, and it isn't next week, and it isn't next month, because that next month is going to turn into next year. The next year is going to be 10 years down. You're going to be doing the same things, looking back in regret, wondering, why didn't I just quit doing that thing? On the flip side, if you actually do manage to replace it with something that's absolutely brilliant, let's say like playing guitar, in 10 years' time, you're going to look back and you're going to thank yourself for actually dedicating that time and quitting that negative habit into learning this positive thing that's actually going to be able to bring you joy, bring you happiness, bring you fulfillment. I'm going to leave you with that. But God bless and good luck. I'm Jordan. I'm going to be signing out. Ciao.